Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how I do knife handles, or one way anyways. I do jaw bones and stuff, but you can see the patina on this handle that I've had for many years, piece of raw turquoise that I found in the desert. And it's had a few blades in it. Most of the time it'll fall and then a piece will break out. So I just made this this blade. Originally I wanted it to be a fluted clovis to put on to demonstrate, but kept working it and experimenting. So what I'm going to do is show you how I haft my handles. I'm not wanting that piece to be hot, I'm wanting it, or cold, hot, I'm wanting it to be cool to where I can grab it. So I'm just kind of getting a nice cold going on the end of my stick. And so you can see this has already been ground out years ago, so that's saving me time. So what I'm going to do now, and this blade here was demonstrated making it. So what I'm going to do now is just form this to fit. And try to heat this up here, because this has pitch that is still in here from before. So I'm going to heat it up and get it hot to where it will at least give way when I push the piece in there. So putting a piece of coal in. You can see I can really smell the aroma now of the pitch glue. I'm doing that. Get it out. There's my little pouch that I have my nettle in case I get a cut. Nettle will seal up your wounds very quickly. Little sewing patch. Keep that on top of the coal. My dog is going nutso. Scooby, hush. And in here I have my old compass from when I was a kid. That was my dad's compass, actually. It broke. And you can see the coal's still going. Get it nice and hot in there. Then I have this little pouch here that I put my glue in. And you can see when I make my glue, I make it and then I grind it up into a powder. I realize others don't do it that way. Still got active coal on top of there. I should put my leathers across just in case I get some hot stuff on me. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start seating this. They're trying to seat this in here. I'm just grinding it back and forth. Now, keep in mind that your pitch glue, shoot, go on, shoot, go, is part, one of your ingredients is part coal. So I'll wiggle this back and forth real good. I'm really trying to get out a bunch of the old pitch, and then I'm going to go around the insides of this. And I wanted to demonstrate too something real quick. Here's my old pump drill. And when I say old pump drill, you can see it's been through many uses. My friend Farrell Baptisto, he was from T.O. over by Gila Bend, Tahana Autumn, and had a dog that bit off a piece of it on the end, so I had to reset it. But I used to use this a lot. I used to make them at one point, but I'd always demonstrate to the kids in the community that there, I don't want to dump that, how effective they are. My friend Farrell made me one with a nail, and I used to make them with points on the end. And it's all tied together with sinew. Done. This is the Pima style. Zunis are a little bit different. See if I can do this without it falling apart here. I used to drill shells as well. One slip and you're in pain. I'm going to go ahead and stop since it's basically an artifact now. You know, if you can see the little hole here. I used to, kids would be really impressed. Being able to drill very precise. I haven't done this for quite a while, so maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I used to be able to get a shell on the end of my finger. Go on. My spindle is a little loose as well. I don't know if you can see. Tiny holes that it'll drill. Of course, the end needs to be touched up as well. But it's kind of like having my old friend Farrell, who's on the other side now, out here. These pieces that I have that I work, a lot of them I keep around. They have a lot of history already. I don't know which children of mine will get that one day. But this handle, go on, shoo, shoo. So now I've lost my this handle was carved out was started by a pump drill pumped out. Lean that end right there just into those coals and start to heat it up. This melts, you can see, if you can get a good look in here, it'll melt this. All right. Guess I should do this first. You'll feel it start to get gooey in there. That's when you're getting good. This end is getting hot. So put a little bit more in here. In there. This around the side. Letting it fall into the crevices. Packing it in there. can see it's still wiggly. Put more on here and pack it in. Now I'm going to take a tine and I'm going to push it in quickly like this. Go to the other side. Pack it. Should have got the end of the tine a little bit hot too. Now when I'm touching up here, I can feel the heat of the handle, which tells me the heat is still trapped in there, transferring. Sorry I lost video. About to lose that piece. And you'll see when you start, if you watch right now, when I'm doing this, you'll see the blade just kind of weakly list over to one side, which is what you want, because it tells you it's all still nice and soft. So put a little bit more on here. Just about finished. And what I would do in the past too is I would sprinkle pieces of stone, you know, different